From the moment a girl is born, the world starts sending her messages about who she should be, what she should be. I'm Cheryl, and I am the woman I needed as a young girl, and I'm here for real talk. Most of us know instinctively, right, that a little girl arrives, she's going to be wrapped in a pink or pastel blanket. Her first gifts are often baby dolls, play kitchens, dress-up sets, all centered around care, nurturing, or beauty, or domestic tasks, right? When you can walk down the toy aisle of any store and you're going to find a clear split. You got the pink aisles for girls, blue for boys, doll houses, accessories over there, and trucks, action figures, and building sets for boys over there. And these choices aren't random. They are one of the earliest forms of gender socialization. That's the process where society tells children what roles they are supposed to take as they grow. And research shows that toys marketed to girls are associated with nurturing, right? Domestic tasks and physical attractiveness. While the boys, their toys are going to emphasize action, exploration, and competition. Now, parents don't always intend to limit their daughters, but what studies are showing and consistently showing that there's patterns. Parents do tend to choose the same gender type toys for their kids. They're encouraging girls towards the dolls and boys towards the trucks, at least in traditional settings. And I know it's not in all settings, and that's the point. And this matters. See, a study found that girls who played with certain stereotypical toys like fashion dolls, well, later they listed fewer career possibilities for themselves compared to the girls who played with gender-neutral toys. Now, this in no way, shape, or form means that every girl shouldn't play with dolls. I'm not saying that at all. It just means that the default world around her is telling her a story about who she is long before she ever gets the chance to decide for herself. You see, I know when I was a little girl, I loved dolls. They were everything to me. Dressing them, caring for them. It was normal. And it should be normal, and that's fine. But it also taught me to care, nurture, and organize, which are good things. But it was before I was ever asked to explore or to build or lead. I mean, Barbie herself is part of this conversation, right? I mean, chock full of culture meaning. She's been interpreted in positive and problematic ways. I mean, she symbolizes beauty norms and inspiration. So, and researchers argue that toys and stories, play worlds, these aren't neutral. They convey messages about gender roles before children can even articulate them. But socialization, it's not just in toys, and we know that. It's in the language we use, the stories we tell, the expectations that we don't even question. Girls are more frequently described as, well, pretty, or sweet, or gentle, while boys, they're more often described as brave or innovative or strong. There was a large global Lego study that found that many girls as young as 5 years old feel pressure to be perfect. And because of that, they hesitate to share their ideas because of the messages. So let's be clear here, okay? None of this is a girl's fault. It is the result of decades of culture, marketing, media, family expectations, and historical gender roles that have praised women primarily for care and reproduction. I know because I've been part of that culture. And here's where confidence, it's going to intersect. You see, we don't just want girls to feel confident. No, we want them to actually be confident, which means they need tools to see themselves as more of the roles that us as a society has assigned to them. That's one of the reasons I wrote my book and created the workbook and confidence tools. You see, confidence, it isn't something that girls just get when they're told to believe in themselves. No, confidence is a skill set. It's a skill that is built over time, and it's built by teaching girls to notice the stories that they're being told and to question them, teaching them to separate their own desires from external expectations, and teaching them to develop the courage to act according to what's true for them. Play, reflection, and choice aren't frivolous things. They are formative. And boy, those formative years for girls are so important. When girls have the space to explore beyond the scripts that we as a society hand them, more than dolls or kitchen sets, more than pink or purple labels, that's when they begin to trust themselves. And when we adults make room for all kinds of play and exploration, we send a completely different message to our girls. We're telling the girls that they're not just here to care or be pretty. We tell them that they can build, code, lead, design, explore, fail, and stand up again. Girls' society has taught to be small, rarely become the women who change the world. But girls who are taught to see themselves as whole, well, that's where confidence comes in. And we as a society, we have to set it up, give them the tools, allow them to explore. It's our job. It's what we need to do.